scattered downpours right now around the Bay Area. The storm clouds hanging over Oakland this afternoon. In fact, Chopper 5 able to catch a rainbow between the showers. And we caught this downpour about noon in Petaluma as one of our crews was headed north on Highway 101.
The storm caused this roof to collapse. Chopper 5 was over the damage in West Oakland this afternoon. This is a warehouse at 24th and Peralta. You could see a huge portion of the roof caved in with debris scattered on the inside of that gaping hole.
The storm making a mess in Marin County. In fact, earlier today, that power line perilously hanging over Panoramic Highway. And the close calls don't end there. A willow tree fell right on top of a truck in Marin. An arborist says that tree was rotten in the middle, which made it easier for the rain and the wind to take it down.
The leaves didn't come off this yet, and then it rained, so that kind of creates a surface area to catch all the water, which adds more weight to the tree, and then it falls.
Fortunately, nobody was inside that truck when the tree toppled over. Live look from our San Jose camera. The South Bay also dealing with problems from the rain. KPIX 5's Devin Fehely on the cleanup and some close calls on the roads.
The storm had largely punched itself out by midday today. There were some scattered showers in the mid-afternoon, but the effects of the storm lingered long after the rain had stopped.
The 1-2 punch of wind and rain pummeled the South Bay overnight, causing street flooding and catching drivers off guard, like this car that got stuck in a flooded underpass near the SAP Center in downtown San Jose. In Los Gatos, even police patrol cars found themselves spinning out on the wet and slippery roads, which made driving treacherous in places like Highway 17 in the Santa Cruz Mountains.
Making sure that you're dropping your speed down a little bit, you're not going too fast, maintaining a safe following distance.
Recent rains have filled Coyote Creek in San Jose, leaving people living in flood-prone communities nearby nervous and watchful.
It definitely makes us anxious, kind of worry about, all the flooding situations we had less than 2 years ago.
The creek, thankfully for now, has stayed within its banks. But days of rain and clogged drains were the real culprit in much of the South Bay. When we caught up with this crew from San Jose's Transportation Department, they'd already been on nearly 20 calls. The day was barely half over.
Last night's winds and rains took down all the leaves and the dry debris off the trees, and that's probably been the #1 blockage of the inlets that we've been dealing with.
Law enforcement is urging drivers to slow down during the evening commute. They say that while the rain may have moved out of the area, there is still water on the roads, and therefore it is still dangerous. In San Jose, Devin Fehely, KPIX 5.
The rain making for a difficult morning commute in Oakland. A large puddle formed at a freeway underpass. This is at 7th and Frontage Road right here. Chopper 5 over the scene this morning. Still, big rigs went right through the flooding, splashing water everywhere. Some impressive snow totals in the Sierra in the last 24 hours, and it is still falling right now. Here's a look at the conditions on Interstate 80 at Donner Summit. While you may be excited about the idea of fresh powder, travel could be difficult with another storm expected through Friday night. More than a foot of snow has fallen at the ski resorts in Tahoe.